All right, my guy.
Oil jars, spring-old arrows, fodder and the like. Take what's useful and burn the rest.
Gidrich.
Eivor, do the Thanes live?
Every single one. They've set out to raise a fear of fighting men. They all stand with you, Gidrich.
We'll need every pike and poker we have to take down Edwin. And you and your brother, are you still with me?
I like your bluntness, Gidrich. My axe is yours. My brother's too.
Edwin's plopped her haunches down in her castle now. She has men and supplies coming. Curse her eyes. Where is your brother and the odd fellow?
They continue their search for the woman Fulke. He seems to think she will help us chase Edwin to an early grave. But I do not understand how.
You do what you must, Eivor. I'll ready what men I've got for the coming fight. I'll move towards Kinnebella Castle and bring up the Fyrd for an assault. Edwin's fortress is strong and sure.
Is there anything I can do to weaken her grip on the Shire? Or make her anxious?
Ah, there's a notion. You could chip away at her flag bearers if you see them, and defend my Fyrd if any are in strife. We stole some of her supplies here. If you find any other stores like this, destroy them.
That I can do.
When you're ready for war, you'll find me at a camp near Kinnebella Castle.
We need to force every man in the Shire
Brewing
to carry
rebellion.
a blade serving a permanent fear.
Completed. Multiple quests accepted. Okay. 2 skill points. And leveled up, no health. Nice. Alright. Well, I don't even remember what I was doing. Okay, well, I guess let's build over here. Increase your mastery with hammers? Oh no. Not using hammers. Next. Why? Wait, what? Oh, I can't unless I go. Oh, okay. Alright, well. So close. Man, it's like, it's not a bad game. Don't get me wrong. Valhalla is not a bad game, in my opinion. It's just that it's too much grinding. Too much grinding. Me just finding health. I have to go forage in the forest to find health. I think that's about it. I think that's my only problem with the game. It's just too grindy, and I don't have like some automatic healing thing. Like, I'm out of combat. At least slowly fill up my bar of health right there, right? Sure, make me forage to find more potions or whatever to add to my little heart system at the bottom left. But at least when I'm out of combat, let's slowly move that health bar up. You know, it's like they did whatever they could to make the game not fun when you're out of combat now. I can't get into any scuffles with anyone right now, because if I do, they're probably gonna whip my ass because my health is so damn low. And I have to take my damn time, and I have to go through this forest looking for shrubbery to fill my health. I miss being able to beeline the damn story. That's what I miss with Assassin's Creed. I mean, playing Ezio, playing Edward, you know, Connor. I was able to, yes, find great, and I'm not really finding great equipment out here. I would be able to find unique, awesome, powerful gear just by taking down strong enemies, looting stuff, bada bing, bada boom, good gear. No, they're like, craft and make your own gear strong. I sure, for the people that are into that, but sometimes I just want to, you know, fight some strong enemies and then be rewarded with some awesome gear or weapons. and I have not found any awesome weapons unless I go exploring like specific locations and stuff like that, locales. But what if somebody just wants to experience the story, just wants to play the story without having to do so much side content? That's what I loved about Syndicate, and that's what I loved about Black Flag. I loved that about Ezio's line and Revelations, Brotherhood. You didn't have to strictly, you know, I mean, grind for so damn long for gear and stuff like that, man. It was just like, okay, I might do a side mission here, I might do a side mission there, but I can always just go through the story with the equipment I have and then possibly get great loot from the enemies that I defeat along the path. That's what's wrong with this game. I have to do all these beelines. It's like the MCU timeline. It's just different timelines that I have to go through. It's like a freaking spider web. There's just no linear path, and some people like me, you know, want just a linear path. And then the option to explore those other paths. That's what's wrong with this game. I'm level 71. I want to do the story mission, but it's level 90. Luckily enough, you know, there's good checkpoints. If I die, I just replay until I get that one good run where we kill the enemies and we proceed with the story. But man, I miss just being like Ezio, just stalking the prey, jumping down, stabbing them, and all of a sudden the slow motion and everything, and I have everybody chasing after me. The same thing with Connor, you know, sneaking up on enemies, taking them down. Edward, it was a little bit more combat heavy, and with Syndicate, with the Fry twins, it was a little bit more combat heavy, but it was always fun. It was always fun because I didn't have to do all this grinding. Then Origins has an amazing story, a vast world, and I'm exploring it. I'm loving it, right? I'm loving exploring the world. I'm like, cool, this is an amazing concept. Then they did it again in what was the other one? The one with Cassandra and Alexios. I can't even remember it, and that was one of my favorite ones too. But then it started like, oh my god, here's a web of like people that wear these masks that you have to hunt down. And it's just too much. I just want the story, and I just want to be on my way. I've gotten to the point with these games where as I become older and I have less time to play them, you know, I'm just like, listen, I just want to beat the story and then put the game away. That's it. I don't want to have to grind. If I want to grind, I'll play Final Fantasy or something. You know, I'll play an actual MMO to grind. I don't want to have to grind in my Assassin's Creed. It's cool that the world is vast and open, but just give the player the option to choose whether they want the linear path or the freaking, like Mass Effect did that, right? I can't remember if Witcher did that, but Mass Effect had it so that you could choose the option to be, I want the story, I don't want the combat, let me do that. But I'm the type of person, I want the story, I want the combat, and I want to be able to do the side missions and stuff. I'm not thrilled about doing the side missions in this game. It's either like, go here, do some raiding, there you go, get some XP or whatever, you know? It's like no depth to the side mission. If there was more depth to it, then I would do them. But it's like, oh, all right, we're gonna freestyle, okay, what they call it in this game, flyting. We're gonna flight. We're gonna freestyle. You know, like, it's cool, but I don't really care for it. It's not adding anything to the game, like any meat. It's like when you get a piece of rib, right? And you're looking at it, it looks thick and juicy, right? And then you bite into it and you realize it's more bone than meat. Oh my god, that was a good analogy. Damn, now I just came off the cuff with that one, because that has happened to me. I'm looking at that. Oh, look at that rib. Oh, smothered in barbecue sauce. Then you bite into it, it's just like, oh, it was mostly bone. Oh. and that's the crazy thing. It's what I love. It's Vikings. I love this. Just don't like the stuff around it. Besides the story, like each story was interesting. The one lady who we didn't know if like her teammates were bad or what, and I had to figure out which one was the bad egg. And then you had the brothers, and then you had the guy who needed help make a king. Like that's interesting stuff. That's real interesting stuff. It's just everything outside of it. It's just filler. It's like a good anime, and then they give you like 20 episodes of filler. Like, dude, let me get to the Sasuke and Naruto part, you know, with them in the river fighting, you know, like that's what I want to see. Well, give me this whole stuff in between. The thing. All right, here we go. Quest. What am I doing? Find Sigurd. Edwin's hold on. Okay. Now, is it gonna show this on the map? Where these are? Like what? Like look at this. We can Edwin's hold on. I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm not even going to. Where is this? Am I just supposed to randomly find this throughout the world? And here's why I say, nope, not doing it. You know, like, some people will be like, oh yeah, $70 or $60 for this game. It's my one game for the year. Like my dad who just plays NBA nonstop, you know, for years and years and years. But as somebody who has other games playing, like, just show me where it is on the map so I could go and destroy the things, and then bada bang, bada boom, we could do more of the story. That's like, God dang. Maybe I missed that option when I booted this game up. Yeah, I just missed that option. He's waiting at Linforda on the eastern border of, I'm just gonna say Oxen, on the north shore of the Great Usos. Usos. Dun, 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 dun. See, like this, man. Like I have to literally, okay, compass this and figure out where this is. Okay, he is way on the eastern border. Eastern border. Oh my God, man! Just show me where it is, you know. Just get me. I'm telling you, if I played this before I started streaming, I wouldn't finish. I wouldn't finish. I wouldn't have even done the streaming. But I feel now that I've streamed a slew of this, yeah, WWE Usos, yeah. Now that I've streamed so much of this game now, I feel like I'm obligated to finish it. I kind of don't even want to. I don't think I've ever said this about Assassin's Creed. I've felt Assassin's Creed burnout, but I have never gotten to the point where I just did not want to play an Assassin's Creed game anymore. Like they lost me for a little bit, and then they brought me back with, I think it was 4, right? And I skipped Syndicate. After Unity, after the kerfluffle with that, I was done. And then they brought me back with Black Flag, and then after I beat Black Flag, I was like, you know what, let me give Syndicate a try, and Syndicate became one of my favorite Assassin's Creed. And now that we've done 2 vast, big open world Assassin's Creed games, with Origins was great, and then Odyssey was like, okay, it's dropping the bar a little bit, and now I feel with Valhalla, I'm just a tad bit lower now. Of like, I've done this open world experience so much, I kind of just want to beeline the story. I just want to get it over with. Where is this eastern area? Border. So that's right there. Like, just map this. Just how hard is it just to map this? Put it on the map. I feel that needs to be its own video. So for the raw gameplay, it's going to be titled huge Assassin's Creed fan rants about Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We'll just do that. We'll just do that, and I'm gonna split the raw gameplay here, man. But I just, as somebody who's played even the mobile games, I played the little China one, the China mobile Assassin. I played all these Assassin's Creed games. I'm allowed to moan and complain about this stuff. Now we've reached the point where I'm just like ready to take this disc out of my PS5 and trade it in. You know, I've heard that this game is just a grind shit show, but I didn't expect it to be this bad, man. I went to GameFAQs.com to see how far I am in the story. Lord Jesus Christ, I don't know if I'm ever gonna finish this game. We got Pokemon Snap coming out. We got other games. I've started playing GameCube games. I'm just like, bro, it's like they're like, we're gonna just pile so much into this game, so much grinding, that's gonna feel like they got a lot of content, but it's not. It's masked. It's masked content. It's not real. It's not. It's fake. Immortals Phoenix Rising. Whatever team Ubisoft had work on that. Standing ovation, because I love Immortals Phoenix Rising, and that is a fresh start to a new series they could have, man. They could have a new, like, the DLC just dropped. Like, that's what I want. I want you to try new things. Even though the dialogue is cheesy, I love how colorful. I love the characters in there. I love that it's just a story that you're playing, and sometimes they're like, oh wait, no, this is gonna change in the story, and it's just like, oh, okay. I love that because it's a fresh thing. Even though you know you're like doing that whole eagle eye thing, but you're like scanning the world to see what's what. It's different. It's a whole new take on that type of style. Just we need to end Assassin's Creed stuff, man. We need to Ghost of Tsushima this stuff, man. Try something different. The way the wind blows and stuff, the animation, the like wave point. Okay, that's enough. All right, let me split this footage here. And that was my rant.